Does, man, at church, man. It's always at church.
But then again, honestly, if they did leave the mic stink, I didn't smell it afterwards either. Like,
Oh, okay.
so I typically got my own mic. Like, it's always my own. Now, if the guest said it stink, they ain't never told me.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. I was say Lacey had that last night. I was waiting for you to say something.
I should say it on camera like, this mic stink. I'm kidding.
All right, let me get started. All right, mic check. One Masters Podcast, your host, man, of course. Across me, I got a special guest, man. She's back finally. Been, 5-6 years? I'm over
It is.
exaggerating.
No.
It's 2022.
No.
2017. Damn, 5 years. That's a long
I was
time.
say that's not over exaggerating.
Damn, 5 years. And you did a podcast since then?
Not that I can remember. I won't say no, but I don't think so.
It probably wasn't a real one, so it's all good.
Ooh, okay.
I'm just joking. Let me stop that because people get mad when I say that. I'm just playing.
Well, I can't remember if I did one, so.
But, first I'm saying Kira, you know what I'm saying? So, real quick, as a backstory, one of the first episodes I did from here when I started doing camera work was your mom, right? And I always tell people, like, that was one that, I don't get anxious before podcasting. When I did hers, I got super anxious because she's so business-oriented. I was like, hope she don't come up here and think I'm a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, she come up here and be like, this wasn't really good. But when we spoke and how it went, I think she liked it. But it gave me, like, a lot of confidence to, like, do mad people. So I always shout your mom out for that. So
I don't know. People
shout out to
always
her.
say she intimidating. I won't say intimidating, but I feel like she can be.
All right, so, okay, I'm glad you said that.
But people say that about me, too. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all straightforward, I think. And I don't know if it's something about a black woman that's straightforward that seem intimidating, I think. I think that's what it be. Y'all don't take no BS. And I think a lot of women will, like, take a step back and take BS, and then they seem nice because you can walk over them.
Who cares if I'm nice?
I know how you are, man.
As I always say, I'm not the person that got to deal with it.
Well, this is before we start. Like, if you can, give like a background. Like, what do you do? What are you known for? I mean, I know you're known for everything, but you got a lot of cousins, 1,000 cousins, country voice.
I do hair. I think that's what I'm growing to be known for. That's my goal. I do got a gigantic family.
Very.
Yeah. My parents are both number 11. So it's a lot of cousins, a lot of aunts, a lot of second cousins.
What's the odds of that? I didn't know that, but they both the 11th child?
Yep, the last one.
Damn. That's crazy.
So, huge family. I think it's like 40-something grandkids on my mama's side and 30-something great-grands. And I think she got like 7 or 8 great-great-grands.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Jesus Christ. I know you had a lot of cousins, but damn.
And I ain't even counted my daddy's side. That was just like a count we did on my mom's side one time. It's a lot of us.
Well, all right, so you did the hair thing, right? But you stopped for a while, and now you're back in it, right? What was the reason you stopped when you initially stopped?
So my last job caused me to burn out from it, essentially. When I started at my last place of employment, I started part-time because I was still living at home, which was lovely because it's rent-free. But I started working there full-time because I had moved out. So you got to pay rent. And I ended up being there for 4.5 years. And I was like, ooh.
Do you ever have like them kind of thoughts? Like, I know a lot of entrepreneurs and people that do their own things be saying that jobs kind of hold you back from your dreams. Like it's like you have a dream with doing hair, owning your own salon, anything like that, and that may hold you back from that because you had to work a job and pay rent.
No, because it was still in the hair field, so I could have built a pretty good clientele there. I could have learned the ropes and opened up that sort of chain there, yeah. But that's not my passion. What I was doing, which was cutting.
Did you ever get burned out from it at all? Like doing hair?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So initially, I got the job because I needed more hands-on training with cutting. And even though it was men hair, like they get scissor cuts, and then I learned clippers, which was fine. So I took that from the job, but then I got into like management and all this other stuff because the money was good. Yeah. I won't say the money was good because it wasn't good.
I remember manager Kira.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
People was wilding. And it was just like, And then on top of that, I'm still having to build a clientele because they pay hourly, but it's really tip and commission based. That's where your money coming from. So I'm still working about building a clientele there. I'm there 8:30 to 6 on Saturdays, 10:30 to 6 on Sundays. Yeah. Ain't no telling what time Monday through Friday because when I first got there, we were closing at 8, and then the pandemic hit, we started closing at 7. But working for somebody else, 7 o'clock seemed late to be getting off. 8 o'clock seemed late to be getting off.
Yeah, I seen you post that a little while ago. You was like getting off my old job.
He was like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm in here working for somebody else. I got done with my cousin here at 7:30. I was like, girl, that wasn't bad. It was 3 hours.
Let me ask you that question real quick. I forgot about that. So, like, your time in management, right? What's your thoughts on that? Let me ask you this question, matter of fact. Do you think that you made work environment unhappy for workers, or you feel like you did a good job managing?
I mean, you can't make everybody happy. So I'm pretty sure some people was mad. It was, people you got to write up, let go. They not with it, and do your job.
Nah, I asked that question. I seen a post the other day that said something like that was like, manager make the job bad. And I was like, I don't know.
It's not. I feel like I was a great manager. They were sad when I left.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. When you leave, you can tell.
Yeah, they'll still hit me up, or like when I got my second Facebook page, because Mark keep getting me on the other one. Like one of the girls I work with reached out to me. She was like, "Did you delete me?" And I was like, "Oh no, I got a second page. I sent you a friend request."
Oh, that's dope. See, just checking for you. See?
Yeah, like we reach out. They'll send me happy birthday and updates on there. Well, they don't have kids, a lot of them, but they pets and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they white.
We were very mixed.
Got you.
Toward the end, we were very mixed.
Toward the end,
toward the end of my time there. Prior to, for 2 years, I was the only black girl.
Oh, okay, got you. Yes, I did blacking it up. Okay, I'm saying you did your thing then.
And then
as a manager.
And then we got some more girls, and they just made, we got. I don't want to say we got to come in a certain way, but you also can't come in a job a certain way. I don't care. They could have been white. Like it just did not look good for nobody. Like y'all got to go. So, we revamped and we had a good team.
Well, talk about what you got going on now, because I know right now you just launched a website, if I'm mistaken, right?
Yeah.
All right, so talk about that, the business name, on what you're doing, services you're providing, and things of that nature.
So my website is actually just for booking. I don't like responding to a lot of people and answering the phone and all that good stuff. So I can shoot you a website. You can go on there. I made it very, very detailed. Gave you the breakdown of what's all included and how it worked in each service. Go on there and book it yourself. You can see what times I got available. You can see for the whole month.
And I seen that I know it's not for nothing. I don't know. Everybody have their own opinions on it, so I don't know if you want to brush by it or not. But I seen you was nominated also for best hairstylist, famous, for the IHA. So that was dope too to see that, because you kind of, I ain't saying you just came back, but I mean people know you for that, and then you kind of just came back. So it's like, well, pick her. She's doing.
I was doing hair at the house up until like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I seen
so, like
that
when I say just came back, I just came back.
So what really, like, what was it that really made you say I'm coming back? I know you posted one time. It kind of went crazy. Like you got a lot of likes and stuff. Was that something that helped you, or you just had it in your mind to try to come back anyway?
It was already in the mind because I went and got a corporate job, knowing I'm not a corporate girl, and I'm very free and want to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and you can't do that in corporate. And I'm like, all right, so this ain't my calling. It was one of those. It's a great job. Like people will kill to get on there. Not literally. Please don't go kill nobody for this job, y'all. But they will.
Words mean things.
The words mean things. Don't go kill nobody for the job. But it's a great job. And like I told my manager at work today, it's a great company. The people that you work with are great. I don't have no issues with nobody. Never had no issues with nobody. And been there almost a year. But it ain't my thing. So I don't know. I don't even know what caused the real hard drive outside of the burnout. Like, because you can burn out from the job, leave the job, and still be hustling on the side with it. I had stopped that for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe just a realization like, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and I guess like for me, when I look at people that can do hair and stuff like that, I always wonder why. Because I work with somebody who do hair, and like she'll tell us like quick, like if I'm putting a schedule, I ain't coming in a week. Don't call me in, because once I make my appointment, that's it. Like I make enough money to not be here. Really, I only need for insurance.
I feel like it's one insurance, but that's where I work now. I've learned a lot about that. And then it's government insurance out here. Go pay your $100 a month. Get your own insurance. That's medical, dental, short-term disability for if you have a baby or break your finger and can't do hair or whatever. So you can get your own insurance outside of it, and it don't have to come out of paycheck. You can pay it up for 6 months or monthly or however you want to do it. But I don't know. I think it's a security thing. When you are an entrepreneur and you 100% on your own, it's hard to get stuff. And by stuff, I mean house, car, apartment, because they want that paper trail. They want the W-2s.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have that. And it's not a guarantee that you're gonna make this money to pay me, basically. Because clientele does die off. Doing what I do a lot of retwists now, which is odd because I never did retwist until I got locks. And then people's like, oh, who do your hair? And at the time I was going to a stylist in Augusta, and I tell her, I refer people. If I'm full or whatever the case is, I refer people, no problem. But I started getting back into doing my own hair, and people started asking who did it. So I got into retwist, and just everybody got you got locks. You gonna always get a retwist. Yeah. But when you're doing stuff like weaves and press outs and stuff like that, silk press, it's a time of year for that. Like now that everybody in the wigs because it's getting cold. Everybody in the silk presses because it's getting cold. You ain't finna press your hair out in the summertime in Georgia.
What made you get what you got?
This was the only style I had never had.
When you first got it, I remember you made a lot of jokes. I wish I had a screenshot of those because somebody said something like, I don't know, that said about your hair, and you was like, somebody, I don't know if it's the ugly stage or something. Oh,
that was like the ugly phase. I'm like, the ugly phase? I'm not, there's nothing ugly about me. What do you mean ugly phase? You ugly. Ain't nothing ugly. I mean, it do get a little rough, but I tell everybody, you make it past month 4, you in there. Because they start shrinking and swelling and tangling, and you got to rock it out. So
I'm gonna start with, since we're talking on terms of like your business and things you offer. So I'm gonna read a post. You tell me what it means. We'll kind of talk about it. So the first post is like I said, one thing I've learned. Don't be scared. Don't be scarred. Don't be scared. Don't be scarred. It's all good. They said one thing I've learned as a hairstylist is name your price with confidence.
Oh, this is throwback.
Either they gonna pay it or they not. Just wait. Yeah, see, I do my research. I'm telling you, this is from months ago.
Throwback.
I don't play around. You know?
Because I remember I wrote that, but it's throwback.
I'm a throwback guy.
What does that mean? Name your price. What you feel like you worth.
Is that just for hair or with anything?
That's with anything. Opinion? Name your price. If you name your price, your target audience is going to come to you. You ain't trying to pitter patter. I ain't trying to negotiate. This is what it costs. You going to pay it or you not?
You ever had somebody try to negotiate you with a price? Mm-hmm. Like, and are you ever willing to?
No.
Why not? Just curious.
You negotiate your rent?
No, I can't. Yeah.
You can't negotiate with
whatever
me.
you sign, what you sign.
You can't negotiate with me. I'm a business. You can't negotiate. You can negotiate with Target, but Target is a major corporation, so they can back up.
Hold on, you going there? You going there and negotiate with Target?
No, but you can. They price match and stuff like that. I ain't Target. I don't price match. This is the price.
Okay.
You're not finna go to Baldino's across the street and haggle them. The sandwich $7. You gonna take $5? No.
So in the event that someone says, "Well, that's too much," then what? Like I know what you'll do, but in the event that someone says that's too much, I got this, and it's close to it. Will you take it or not? Say it's $10 cheaper.
Depends
on a person.
It depends on one. Have they done? Are they a new client or are they returning?
Yeah, returning.
If they're returning and they a faithful client, I ain't finna haggle you about $10. Especially majority of my clients tip me. So I done got the $10 before.
I didn't think about the fact I get tips. Yeah, I can overcharge and get tips.
I don't overcharge.
No, I'm not saying you do. I just say I could.
I went to school and I learned $1 a minute per service.
So yeah.
So if a service takes me an hour and a half, then guess what you're getting charged? $90.
I know some math. Clap it up for me. I'm talking about it. There we go. $90. But do you feel like you can charge more because you are decorating, you got the experience and you got the degrees? Does that go into?
I don't feel like no. Because people that work from their house charge more than I do with no license.
Yeah, but see, I've seen people say like and I've seen posts because it's a whole bunch of posts about charges and to make up for when you overcharge them or you're not, and they say like not saying you do, but they say like you paying for the knowledge, not the actual work.
When it comes to certain services, yes, my color start at $150. Why? Because I know you finna walk out of here with your head of hair. And a nice color that's gonna last. And take for instance, my homegirl who hair I'm always coloring all crazy different kind of colors.
Yeah.
Ain't never fell out, ain't never did nothing.
You got a good track record?
You got a good track record? I got a track record. Sis hair down her back. Ain't never fell out, ain't never broke off. Why? Because I know what I'm doing.
See, I was light.
Yeah, it's like I charge what you worth. And I feel like with my color, I feel like it can be better. People feel like, oh, it's great. But even the most recent color I did, I see what I could have improved.
Do you think people sometimes change their charges, their prices rather, based on the time of need they're in for wanting services, and or because other charges are different? Do you think people charge, because let's say you charge a 90, or I'm gonna charge 75, or I'm gonna charge 105 because maybe they feel like they're better than you or something? I don't know.
Charge what you feel you're worth. It all goes back to that. And I feel like people charge based off of skill set. People don't factor in how much products cost, especially professional products. Like my Christmas list is my products, kind of expensive. Prime example, even if I was to just go to Sally's to do regular color, I'm still spending $60 for bleach, developer, whatever colors you choose, and I'm starting at $150. That's already $60 gone.
Yeah.
Then you got to factor in, I got shampoo, conditioner, treatment to bring your hair back. I got to pay for those products. And then you want me to flat iron your hair on top of that? And then you want me to trim your hair on top of that? Oh, and then you want some curls. So it's a breakdown of it. It's not I think people don't factor in the behind the scenes stuff. And I also got to pay this lady for being in her shop.
I was going to say, because y'all got rent, y'all got to pay and stuff too.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, that makes sense. I mean, people talk about, I don't know if you know any of this, but even a haircut price, they be like, it's wild now. Do I have to pay $25 for a haircut? Oh, today you said it's a trim? You said it's called a trim?
They be calling it a trim. It's still a haircut.
Oh, okay.
If I cut your hair, it's a haircut.
Gotcha.
It don't matter how much I cut off. You can go down the street to the barber and be like, just shake my fro up. He's still going to charge you haircut price.
Yeah,
And they ain't did nothing.
Exactly.
But even in the case of barbers, people are haggling them $40. Haircuts don't look like they did when they was $20.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah.
The expertise has...
You're right.
Like, y'all, people don't understand, like, we still have to do education training. Like, you had to have 5 hours, I think it's 5 extra hours, I think it's 5 hours every time we renew our license of some kind of training. So you can do sanitation, whatever well, sanitation is probably like the top required. It's like 3, just in case they change it. COVID, there's updates. Gotcha. But those other 2 hours, you pick your 2-hour training. But also, I'm coming out of pocket going to trainings in Atlanta or at different salons when they host classes because I want to learn the skill set.
I'd imagine that also the clippers that you had in the 70s, 80s, and 90s don't cost the same in 2020, and they're not the same clippers.
Heck no. It's a pair of clippers I want so bad, but I cannot pull the trigger on them because they $289. I don't cut that much no more.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But I mean, it's like when you want something though, you want it.
And then the trimmers, that's just the clippers. The trimmers to match it, $219.
Yeah, see, nah. I probably try.
And then I gotta replace the blade every 90 haircuts, which nobody really does because I'm replacing $40, $50 blades every week.
Could you do haircut? Like, can you cut hair if you wanted to? What would you charge for doing haircuts?
Probably $30 starting. Let me tell you, I cut, but I didn't cut a lot of us.
Ah, okay, a lot of Zacks.
Yeah.
Got you.
Well, they would, because we're close to the base, so I would get black soldiers, but you coming in here, you really don't.
So you probably would be better working at Great Clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Even though that was our
competitor.
They
had like $8.99 cutters or something like that.
And they look like $8.99. Where I came from.
Yo, having $99 on your haircut is wild. Like, how much you pay? $8.99. That's wild.
And they would leave that $8.99. Well, that was their sale. They used to be $6.99, but then they went to $8.99. But their starting price, I think, is $14, $15. And then we were 21. So they would complain that we were too high. So you go down the street, because my job and our competitor are always right next to each other. You're never going to see one without the other.
Got you.
Like less than a mile apart. Even like when I was in the mountains, I seen it like that. And I'm like, dang, up here too? But y'all go up there because it's cheaper and you still finna come pay me $21. And you're going to tip me because I done fixed this haircut.
Yeah.
So I got you as a client. And you done already paid more money than you wanted to, so you might as well just pay the $21 the first time and get it right.
You ever left somewhere because of pricing? Like, this person charged charge less, I'm going to go over there?
No.
How you base your shopping experience on, whether it's services or just things you get? You base it on price, or you base it on what you comfortable at?
Me going or me?
You going.
If I want it, I'm going to pay for it. So I look around. I mean, I lied. I straight up lied. I was going to this girl to retwist my hair. And it seemed like every time I logged on, shit went up by $10. And it's not the fact that you're going on. It's not the fact that you're going up in price. But I'm like, every time I'm coming like every month, every other month. So I mean, like we still in the first half of the year. How?
Shit went up 6 times.
Sis, and listen, if I had it at the time, I would have paid it. But I just didn't have it. And especially for a service that I could just do on myself at home for free, I'm just being lazy.
I'm gonna go into the next post because this one is more like personal. It's not, don't be scarred. It's easy.
I don't put personal stuff up.
You really don't. You don't. You're not even like that. You know what I'm saying? This is something you shared, so it's not even your own words. But when you share something, I know you agree with it sometimes. So it says, not everyone gets the same version of me. One person might tell you I am amazing, beautiful soul. Another person will say I'm a cold-hearted bitch. That's kind of wild. I didn't know that was in there. Believe them both. I act accordingly.
I do.
What does that mean? Act accordingly.
I can be your friend forever, or I can never speak to you again.
That's a big gauge. That's a big gauge.
It's very, but it takes
friend forever and never speak to you.
It takes a short time to get there.
Why you think so? Why you think it's like that? Like,
why would I let you play with me twice?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess I
can't say I never speak to you again, but it's gonna take me a minute to come back around. But you gonna feel me wholeheartedly.
Is this like just friendship wise, or is this like relationship?
Everything.
You the same? You the same way?
Same so across the board.
You're not one of them people, or not one of them people, but people say, you let this guy do X, Y, this, and you stay with him, but your friend do one thing, you stop being friends with them.
No.
So you even kill regardless. One mistake you out.
It's not one mistake. It's not one mistake.
You said they can't play with you twice.
They can't. Not about the same thing.
Oh, okay.
If you do something to me and I tell you, hey, I don't like X, Y, and Z, or you did X, Y, and Z and it made me feel this way, and you do it again after I didn't explain it to you, you don't care.
See,
nah.
I guess you seem so, but sometimes you do seem nice. Like you do, like I
know.
Nice. Well, you are
for
nice
the most part.
Yes. You got that for the most part.
I'm
words mean things, right?
Words mean things for the most part.
But you are nice for the most part. But
unless I'm hungry.
Observing, I do know that you also have your streak where you're like, hey, F you. You know what I'm saying? It's like F that person. Regardless, like you might, and you don't go blast. I never seen you go blast anybody.
I ain't gonna blast
nobody,
because then I'm gonna be putting my business out there if I blast you.
True enough.
Like I can't blast you and be like, oh, X, Y, Z, because they gonna be like, well, you was there, you was hanging with them. So I'm gonna be accountable for my part, but
so I gotta
learn my lesson.
I want to break some of it down because it says like, to that you won't get the same version. So what would make one person? Is it solely on that person and things they're doing, or is it on you and how you just react and view that person that you're gonna act differently with somebody else? Because somebody might say
it's what you did and the way that you did it make me look at you different. So I'm not gonna give you the same as before you did whatever to me, or I don't know. We ain't gonna be as close either.
But do everybody get the same? You even I'm gonna just use relationship because it's easier for right now. So let's say you talk, to one guy, and you start out being this way, and you one way, whatever. Cool. That don't go. Yeah, break up, whatever. Talk to another guy. Are you the same starting out?
I feel like I get everybody. Yeah, I get everybody a clean slate.
But you, I'm
me?
just you, like the cure. Like,
am I the same?
If for some reason guys would do that, but if for some reason they was talking like, well, she was like this with me, but nah, she was like this with me. Like, do you feel like one can be a growth Kira, and one can be like maybe a young version of you? Like, you don't think you did something? Not that I know anything. I'm just asking questions now. I'll make sure that it's clear. I don't know nothing because I'm from
allegedly.
I ain't from Hesper, so I don't be knowing this stuff. It's a different world out here.
Oh, please.
But, it is. Them words is crazy. But let's just say, for instance, like college. I use college for example.
Oh, college me was a whole nother person.
People are different in college than they are when they're 28, 29. See what I'm saying?
But it's still me.
It's a different version though.
It's a less experienced version, not different.
Okay. So what would experience bring, like, as far as changing that version now? How you approach things or how you let things,
Both. How you approach it, how you view it, how you take it in. Because when people do stuff to you, it really ain't got nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with them and what they got going on for real. And how you respond changes a lot. And
I got this new thing I say now, like when I judge people on how you respond to things rather than other things. Like, I won't judge you based on something you say. I don't really care. But I don't know. I feel like how somebody responds to situations mean a lot to me now.
Yeah, we too old to be out here acting and wilding.
Yeah, really.
Example, you 35 busting windows. Why?
All right, that was.
Just go home.
Yeah,
And
that.
take your L in peace. Ain't nobody even got to know you took no L. Just go home in peace. And they say, girl, what happened? It ain't work.
So I'm assuming you're not gonna bust windows out now.
I never bust windows out.
But so you didn't do it back then, right?
I ain't never hit no dude I was with. I don't think. I wanted to, but I didn't.
Yeah, I can get that vibe from you going to swing on people.
But I don't hit nobody because I don't want to go to jail.
Is it so? I guess I'm asking. Is there? Do you ever feel like you gave or you've been a version of yourself that you didn't like to someone else?
Yeah, too nice.
No, it's not. No.
Oh, have I been okay on the negative end?
On the negative side, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And I only ask that
but
question.
If you don't see, and this is where people go wrong. They always act like they never did nothing to nobody.
My point exactly.
But the point is, even if you do something to somebody, and I don't care if they did something to you and you did something, it was like we did something to each other. You still have to be accountable for what you did, take part in ownership of that, and grow from it. That's your job.
Right. I agree. I asked that question in that way because I feel like sometimes people see posts like these too, and when they're sharing it, I think you automatically think that the person's on the positive end of it. Because most times people sharing it on the positive side, like, yeah.
Or
but it could also, it could be playing victim. Because sometimes people don't. I can see that in you a little bit.
I'm always on devil's advocate something now.
Hey, that's the best way to get over something without saying, hey, I messed up. I was talking last night we had did one and we said something like people use words like growth and that's their perception of how something went to like not say what they actually did to somebody.
No, you could still be accountable and it be growth. It ain't growth until you accountable. So you can lie and be like, oh, I done grew all day, but you know, everybody else might not.
It sounds good on social
media. You can't say it ain't gonna pop out later because it's all a learning experience. So you still do go back and revert to whatever, but growth is just, if you ain't accepted what you did and took responsibility for it, apologize for whatever you did sincerely, it's not gonna be nothing.
I didn't write this one down because I wasn't going to, but or take a picture of it. No, but it's something you posted today. It was like today. A little thing. It was like you're not going to, I don't know, somebody you wasn't gonna lose no sleep or something like that, but you'll make your chest hurt in the daytime.
I'm gonna make that chest hurt every time.
You
have to feel me.
Now I don't know about the Bob.
You have to feel me, and it is not always get back.
It's not
my last breakup. I ain't get back. And you know what happened? God got get back for me. His dog died.
Yo, you why you did that?
He don't play by me. I'm just saying, I don't have to do nothing. I'm just finna sit here, and that's not even being like,
oh my God,
I'm this person, so this gonna happen. It's just everybody that done played with me, they either be like, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up.
Hey, look,
or
you play with Kira, watch your dog, man. All right.
I didn't kill the dog.
I hope not. I hope not.
I didn't kill the dog. What you gonna do? He blocked on everything. He probably ain't gonna see it. He might do know how to look like because the new page, I ain't block him on there.
Oh, people be stalking you? Like when you block them and stuff, they still be checking for you?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew because you be outside a lot too.
Oh.
Used to be. Not no more.
I still go out.
Studio
was my
outside,
spot.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Studio.
I still got a video from Twitter where you was told. So I ain't gonna post it. Who was that? Why people say that? What that mean?
She was the building owner.
And she just kicked them out or something?
She sold it.
Oh, up under them?
They had been trying to buy it though.
Oh damn, that's messed up, man. Yeah, F her, man. All right.
Ruin the spot, the family spot.
This is a good one. It says y'all be assuming I'm bougie and I'm not. Y'all come around acting bougie and I'll be looking at y'all weird. Maybe I'm country and humble as fuck. Just chill out.
I shared that.
And you said I'm still bougie though. Not even gonna hold you. But please
slightly.
Just be yourself. What's bougie about you? I'm curious.
Travel. But I don't know, because I still take a Spirit flight if it's short enough. I ain't that bougie, but it can't be like over 2 hours. I can't do it. Food, I can't eat just anything. You know my mama. Why you asking
Yeah, I
this
say
question?
I get vibes from you from her like now being here present. I kind of can see it. Even talking before we got on air.
I don't know. I won't even say bougie because I still drive my little 2012. I ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses. I think it's.
But you like ownership though, so I think that's to me that's more why you got your car than anything. You like ownership. Yeah. You like that you had it and it's yours.
And I'm gonna keep it. I don't want to buy no other car, man. Totally left field, but my girl trying to die on me.
Yeah, you get another Nissan. You know,
I looked at them.
They say a lot of they say a lot of things about people that drive Nissans. I don't know if you subscribe. I'm not. I'm just
like
asking.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't hang out the window screaming at A because
do you hit sidewalks a lot? No.
I hit a curb on Halloween. Often, no. I don't hit a lot of curbs often. But Halloween, I definitely tore a curb up. Not Halloween, the night before.
I'm gonna give you credit. I'm gonna give her credit because you came in today. You came in and you back then, and that was the first time I seen somebody from the South back in about 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, my mom do it every time, but
I always back in. You never know when you have to go.
You are bougie. That was kind of bougie to back in because you didn't have to back in. You could just drove right up.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm bougie with the things that I buy. I think
okay.
Even when I got my car, I was 23, 24, 23. 23.
What went into that sweater you got? I like the sweater.
Old Navy, $6.
It's not bougie though, but it's given
it's given auntie. But it was $6, so I'm not too bougie. I got it at the end of the summer.
It's given watch your dog. You know, I don't know. I'm fucking with you, but
you watch your dog.
I ain't got none. Thank God. I thank God. I'm gonna be nice to you if I did.
I don't do nothing. I'm just saying. I don't.
God got you. So
people life don't be going right. I'm just saying, especially if I ain't did nothing to you.
All right. It says coworker. Why you ain't got a man? Why you ain't got a man yet? You're beautiful.
Why a
man can't get me? That's the problem there. What's the problem there?
It's not that the men aren't out here and that they aren't accessible and bothering me.
Bothering? That's where's mean things? Let's talk about that. What does that mean, bothering you?
I don't want to be bothered. Why are you here? Stop inboxing me.
Maybe you got the twins out on your story or something. I don't know. The twins.
Oh, I was like, what twins? I got on a turtleneck. Ain't no twins.
Today, yeah.
Out.
I mean, today, yeah. Of course,
I don't think. Have they been out? I don't think so. If they out, that's just because I got them. I ain't
putting
them out.
You was on a ball last year. You was posting a lot. You was losing weight. You was on your story a lot. Yeah.
I still be on my story.
Yeah, you kind of died down.
I don't go nowhere. Studio closed. You just said it.
That's true. That is true. What is it bothering you about? What they bothering you for? They see you out, so they talking to you. They see you out. You nice.
They don't talk to me.
Not there. You know how guys do it.
Well, then don't bother me when I get home.
Yeah, I saw you at the studio the other night. What you do then?
Okay.
You just say okay.
What am I? Why didn't you say nothing when you see me?
You probably around mad people.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. They probably won't talk to you in front of anybody else.
Well,
because you might say okay to them there. Now they feel embarrassed.
I don't do that to people.
You might not do it, but that don't mean that you don't give up that.
I don't. I'm very welcoming and open.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't experienced that, but I also didn't meet you on the guidance of me trying to get at you, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Because people don't be knowing they be ugly either. But we all ugly to somebody.
What you mean?
They be ugly and they just...
What's ugly? Like, what's ugly to you? What does that mean to you?
They're not attractive.
So if you're either attractive or you're ugly. That's it. Ain't no in between.
No, you got fine ugly people.
You got what?
Fine ugly people.
What's up with you?
Because some people out there, they carry themselves well, they dress well, they have a certain confidence about themselves, and so it makes them look better.
You ever worked with somebody before and they don't look good, but then they start to?
No.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I thought I was getting somewhere with that, but I guess not. I just always felt like people...
Opposite, you be with somebody and then you be like, dang, they kind of ugly. But the way that they carry themselves is always just, I don't know. It's a certain aura people have about them that will help them physically.
Spouse, like, do I look good? You know what?
You a little bit ugly. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You carry yourself like a king. Like,
yeah,
what?
It's the confidence. You gotta have confidence. And people be having fake confidence. And you can't come up to, it ain't even just me. You cannot go up to any woman and be up there stuttering, because then I'm gonna be like, what do you want?
That's why they message you. They might go stutter this.
Would you go stutter when you see me outside of the message? So go ahead and get it over with.
Maybe you respond to them, get them confidence, you know?
I'm not.
Yeah, you a tough. You're a tough one.
I'm not tough.
You're a Cancer though, so you're not really that tough.
I'm not tough.
I just kind of show it, but you're not really that tough.
I'm not tough. I'm probably the biggest crybaby you know. I cry laughing. I cry so much.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law be so bad. She be like, I know you ain't damn crying. And I am. Paper towel be wet.
Listen, it says, men are hilarious. Update. Apparently it's me, y'all. I'm the drama.
Oh, what was that about?
I don't know, but I want to know. Now I want to know. That's what I want. That's what I screenshotted for. Just wanted to know.
I can't say that on the mic.
No, I don't know personally what it's about, but I'm saying, like, when you say, I'm the drama, like, or when you say men are hilarious, are you saying that when we talk about, like, far as accountability or, like, the version to you and all that stuff, does that have anything to do with it as far as, like...
No, y'all just funny.
So how am I
Y'all
funny?
just funny.
How am I funny?
Not you, but just you're just a male. I don't know you in that. Like this was a I don't even want to.
It's an insider. I get it.
It's not a situationship thingy.
You funny right now.
I'm trying to put how to word it because I tell you. If you cut it, I'll tell you.
No, I don't want you to say nothing that you don't want to say on here because I don't. It's not that.
Oh, you don't want it. You don't feel like editing. That's what that is. Okay.
I'm editing. Yeah, as soon as I get out, I'm gonna edit. As soon as I get out. It's gonna be up tonight.
I mean, I'll tell you. It's just not on the mic. So, what had happened was,
I'm on homeboy side. Don't be nice.
Yeah.
See, you said people get different versions. You gotta know how to be nice, man. You can't be nice to everybody. You know that.
I'm nice to everybody.
You know that before anybody. People gonna take that and run with it.
You have to cut your niceness off. You can still be kind.
Words mean thing, so yeah, maybe so. I have to see the difference between nice and kind first. I don't know.
Be kind. It's nothing wrong with telling people happy birthday. Exclamation point. Maybe it should have been a period. Maybe he thought I was excited.
Maybe we should have put a lot of dots.
HBD.
That's what you should have did. That's what you should have did. I'll start from here. It says, I got a big heart. It's an excuse to let people use you and avoid accountability for being stupid. Stop that. You can have a big heart and still tell people no. Stop allowing yourself to be used. Carry on. So you got a big heart.
Carry on. I do. I love everybody. And if I could help everybody, I would.
Is that an excuse?
That's not my responsibility.
To let people use you?
No. But as a former people pleaser, former people pleaser.
A former people pleaser.
Yeah.
Got you.
Like I used to care. You know, I want everybody to be happy.
What stopped you from caring?
I wasn't happy. So why care if you happy? Shoot. So you can still tell people no, and they can get with the program or not. Carry on.
Okay. So have you ever had I don't want nothing personal, but you ever had an experience where you felt like you had a big heart and somebody used you?
His dog died.
Yeah, what's up with you? What's up with this girl and the dog?
I'm kidding. So yeah. And that's even in friendships.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't know, but you from the 5 years I've known you, you've kind of been cool with all the friends that you've been cool. I mean, you had one, I guess. Yeah, you did have one, I guess. But I don't know that person. I just remember you had a situation. But for the most part, you've been cool with most of your friends. I don't know, like.
Yeah, I don't have no beef. I don't have no beef with nobody. Even that situation has been resolved.
You got friends now? You can go hang out and go to the studio?
Can't nobody go to the studio.
You're kind.
But we can hang out. We can hang out. Yeah, for sure.
That's a lot. I don't know. You are nice. You are nice. Yeah, that's very nice.
But you don't get the same version. It's not the relationship not gonna be the same ever.
So what cure does someone get when y'all was friends, y'all not friends now, but then y'all
we're cordial. We can be acquaintances.
What's gonna be the difference though? Is it gonna be like as far as what you saying, how you acting?
It's how much of me and my life I decide to share with you. Well, so you might just be the go out to eat friend.
That's another thing.
You might just be you can't come to my house, but we can go hang out.
I'll meet you somewhere.
Yeah, we can meet. We can meet, hang out for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Taking separate cars.
No, you can come get me. I can come get you. But
you just can't come inside. You're not coming upstairs though.
I'm very particular about who's in my house now. Because this is the first time I fully lived alone. Yeah. And it's my space. Which is another
really the first time? Not really. You lived alone last time, right? Kinda. You might as well say that, but
No. No, I lived at home until I was 26. Shout out to my parents. And then I moved out and I got an apartment, with my homegirl. And that was a year. And then I got another apartment with my boyfriend at the time. And we were still together when I moved downtown. And then I moved into this unit. It's the same building, just a different unit. And so it's just me by myself, me and my plants.
You and your plants. You a vegan now?
No. But I do eat vegan food.
I can't eat boxes.
Slutty vegan Atlanta slaps. Gotta try it.
I feel like everything look vegan to me like it tastes like a cardboard box.
It doesn't. Not slutty vegan. And it's like a really good burger that don't make you feel heavy when you get done eating.
This is a funny one. I'm just gonna read it. I don't know. It says, I don't know if you smell like your house or your house smell like you, but one of y'all stink. You said, let me get up here and bleach these knots.
Bleach these knots for this wig. Oh my God. Well, it wasn't a wig. I don't do wigs, y'all, because I don't do wigs. Yeah.
You ever been around somebody or been around a place where you ain't know if it was them or the house that was stinking?
When people smell like old dishwater.
Yeah.
Old mop water. It's like, did you just leave your clothes in the washer too long, or is this you?
Do you ask them, like, how do you approach somebody that stinks? Like,
if
somebody stinks around you, what you do?
Leave. Move.
Like,
What you mean?
Say they approach you. What do you do if somebody stinks and they come talking to you? They don't want to deem you, but they're like, you know what? Hold your breath. Wait till for 5 minutes. What you gonna do then? Walk away?
Yeah. Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
You stink. Let me get right back.
Nah, I'm not gonna use stink. I'm just like, hey, I'll be right back, and not come.
Anybody ever hugged you before and you didn't smell good? Like you like, whoa, what you doing?
Yeah, everybody done had that. Or ooh, not you stink.
Nah, I don't think. Yeah, probably so. Like an auntie
stink.
or somebody, maybe like they don't stink like shitty stink, just like what you got on type stink. Like perfume, I don't like it. You know, like I don't like perfume, but not like stink. Like did you wash type stink? No.
No, I didn't.
Well, you're a woman, so I feel like women get it more than men for some reason.
Because
men be playing basketball trying to hug you, playing football trying to hug you.
That's a different kind of. That ain't even the kind of smell. Okay, that's just I've been outside sweating smell. That is tolerable as long as you ain't musky. Put on deodorant, you fine. It's okay to smell sweaty. Some people be stank, and that's the problem. Like
this is
like you don't wash in your belly button.
Yo,
like it just like it stinks.
This is a left field, but I seen something today, and I want your opinion on it. And I might make a clip of this. It says, well, Shay had posted it, girl named Shay Good, and she said it was on some podcast. I don't know what podcast it was. Some other girl saying that. Oh, I guess she always in something weird, and like you ain't gotta wash every day or something like that, right?
Please wash.
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, and I do like her podcast though, but
I haven't.
Oversharing is a thing. And
she's known for that.
Yeah, and I get you want to be open with your people, but why we need to know that?
Yeah, I feel like on camera, I'm not saying lie, but I'm saying certain things you would say that I just wouldn't say on camera.
Also, people didn't watch the full clip. She said she'll shower Monday night, and if she get too busy Tuesday, she's not gonna shower until Wednesday morning. Which we done all had busy days and laid down.
Everybody does that,
and so y'all acting like the girl just said she's not gonna watch till Saturday. That's not what she said.
Well,
now she did say also 2 days max, like 2 full days max. I ain't never been that busy the way I ain't showered for 2 days. I'm gonna give you one, and then you do a wake up.
Yeah,
and you shower. So she showered Monday night, got too busy Tuesday, woke up Wednesday, showered.
I think sometimes two people say things just to kind of clickbait. It's like, let me just say whatever.
And I do think she's one of those people because she know people don't like her and it's gonna stir the pot.
Twice a year, she said some wild stuff.
Yeah, but I started watching her podcast.
It looked really good though.
It's really good. I will, and she addressed like the whole scrapbook scammer thing.
Yeah. When you say address, did she admit to doing it?
So what happened was, long story short, she hired somebody to put it together, and they plagiarized. And this is like when she was blowing up before the whole like cancellation thing. So she was like, she had made her first million, was living life. And this big blow up happened because the person she hired to put the book together and proof it stole somebody's thing. So the person sued her because your name on it.
Yeah.
So then she had to pay them out like $250,000.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm cool with the story. I feel like, well, you can't do that because it's so much legal stuff behind. Sometimes you just can't say certain things, so it makes sense. But I would have definitely just been like, hey, I ain't do it. I would have left it at that.
But your name on it.
Yeah. No, I'm saying for the social media people because everybody was dragging her phone. I'm not taking that. I'm like, look, I ain't did it, man. Yeah, but then again, I guess you got to say that. Technically speaking, she did because she didn't even do the original stuff. She didn't do it. Yeah. So no matter what you say, it's like
you got somebody else work. But if I'm paying you for this to make it my brand, then I expect originality, not go steal it from somebody else. You're
right. I'm with that. Okay. This is not. It's not a hard one. It's not bad. It's just I don't know what you're gonna say.
I'm watching you.
It says they to me is simple. Don't play me and we're good.
That's it.
Very simple.
Very simple. And feed me.
I just feel like it's not that simple.
It's not.
I feel like it's not that simple. I feel like that's like a.
I'm a very simple person though.
I don't know, man.
You don't think so?
You're a simple friend. I'll say that. You're a simple friend. I never like I can't speak to that part of it because I don't know.
Touché. But I like to think I'm pretty simple.
Liking to think that and actually being simple is kind of.
I don't date me, so I don't know. No, but I like to think I'm pretty simple.
Has anybody that you dated said you were simple?
I don't know. I ain't never asked.
Put a poll
They ain't never called me complicated either.
Well, you blocking them and stuff, so I don't know.
I blocked one.
Blocking them.
Everybody else is.
Dogs is dying. I don't know. Like, everything just happening. So
you say that over God.
That's not simple.
You say that over God.
That's very unsimple. I don't know. Like that.
You say that over God. My niece said I did roots. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. Your niece might be on to something.
I was playing bingo when she said it. She's like, you do roots because I kept winning.
Define simple. for you when you say? Now I want to dig deeper into it a little bit. Define simple. When you say dating you is simple, I feel like that's a.
It's not a. I don't feel like I'm a think piece.
I feel like you could be a think piece,
but I'm not.
Well, why do you think you're not?
Because I'm not. I'm very open and straightforward. I tell you what I want, what I don't want.
Give me an example. So, like, what's something you like if you dating somebody? And so, what's something you wouldn't want?
In a person,
yeah.
Or yeah.
Just in your interaction, like what the things y'all talk and do about or whatever.
Something I don't want.
So you don't get mad. You don't get upset and nothing at all in your relationship. You don't get
upset. Everybody gets upset. But I'm not a screamer, yeller, puncher, crier. Well, I'm a crier, but I'm not a screamer, yeller. I'm not finna yell.
Well, you cry, so it really can't be that simple because you might just start crying and nobody knows what you're crying for.
Beat you legally.
Then what they supposed to do? So if you're crying and you can't beat me up, should I even hug you or anything like that?
No, don't touch me.
But you're crying. That's not simple.
That is simple. Don't touch me. I just told you not to touch me.
But you're crying. What am I supposed to do?
Not touch me. If I just said,
so
don't
I just look
touch
at you
me.
like, hey, just,
I don't care what you do. Just don't touch me.
Cheer up.
Don't touch me.
You know, like I don't know what you got to say.
I'm not a that's when I'm like level 10. Like I need the time to bring myself down to like a 6 because I'm not a person. You can't talk to me when I'm at that point.
So you just walk around the house crying. You just need to play the game. Fuck it. Don't do nothing at all.
Wait, is this a disagreement or I'm just crying?
Why would you be crying? I don't know. I haven't cried in a long time.
That's so sad. You should.
Well, I did cry this year. My grandma died. Yeah, but other than that, I ain't cried.
You cried this morning.
This year.
Oh, you cried this morning.
No, I ain't cried this morning.
I don't know. I could be crying for a number of reasons, but just simply be like, "What's wrong?"
See, the simply thing.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, like wow, like how
your tone matters. Tone matters, and men don't.
Words matter, tones matter.
Everything matters. What you say and how you say it matters.
Okay.
So if it's something wrong with me, and you see something wrong with me, and you're like, "What's wrong with you?" Of course, I'm gonna say nothing. You're not.
See, okay, all right.
You're not.
You say you're open, right?
Yeah,
so you say you're open. So if something wrong with you and you open, why not just tell me? Why I gotta ask you what's wrong with you?
Because I'm not ready to tell you just yet.
It's not simple.
That is simple.
So
I don't have to be ready to tell you just because you're ready for me to tell you.
No, understandable. But it's you walking around or you parading around, whatever, and they say, I don't know what you do. What you doing? Slamming stuff, throwing pots. Like, how you say you're upset without saying you're upset?
I'm silent.
You're just quiet, and you're not a silent person.
I'm very quiet.
I don't know. You came in kind of loud a little bit.
I'm very.
But you ready?
No, not generally. But if I'm mad, I'm quiet.
All right, cool. So
my ears get hot.
You about to play it out. We dating. I'm coming home. What's going on? What'd you say?
Nothing.
I'm already pissed off. See, that's gonna piss me off.
Wait, so are we having are we having a disagreement or I'm just mad about something?
I say you're mad about something I did. I don't know though. Maybe I don't know.
Oh no, you know what you did. If to the point I'm silent, I done said it already.
Okay, so all right, so
you can't come home and say what's wrong with you and I already told you.
All right,
because now I feel like you're not listening.
What would be a reason you wouldn't tell somebody what's wrong with you and they have to ask what's wrong with you?
There is no reason. I'm always gonna tell you how I feel.
So at that very moment, you see something you don't like, you gonna call and say, "Hey, I don't like this."
What depending on what it is. There's a time and a place to address everything, but you gonna hear it before it slips too fast. Because I hate when people be like, I can say, "Oh, you did this to me," and then they come back, "Well, you did this, and it was 3 months ago. You should have said it 3 months ago when I did it."
Oh my God, yes.
You should have said it 3 months ago when I did it. This ain't your time. This ain't your light to shine. This is how I feel right now, and I don't like that because I feel like you negating what I'm saying because your feelings were hurt forever ago, but you didn't say that.
I also feel like, and you tell me if I'm wrong when I think about this, I feel like if something happened and your feelings be hurt, my feelings be hurt, whatever, right? But we get past it for whatever reason, however we get past it, right? I'm not saying you can't ever bring it up, but if we got past it, then don't be bringing it up every time something happened. Depending on what it is, of course. If it's something crazy, I understand. Something like super
I was gonna say, depending on what it is, because you don't get to
it's a few things you keep bringing up.
You don't get to determine people's forgiveness process. If you did it and if you caused something and we decided to stick it out, just because you said you were sorry don't mean it's over. Just because we agreed to work on it don't mean it's over.
What if you say you forgave him?
I can forgive you, but that don't mean I'm over it.
Bring it every 3 months then still? Not
me, but
yeah.
I don't know.
You know yourself. Have you know yourself? I think you know enough. Do you do that?
I don't think so. I'll try not to. I'll say that.
Okay. That's all right.
Because on the flip side of that, you made the decision to stay knowing they did whatever they did.
That's my point.
In friendship, relationship, parenthood, like your mother relationship, your father relationship, like you made the decisions to stay there.
But I also feel like people do that a lot of times because they don't want to, like, say I do something, right, and we get past it, then you do something. So I'm saying something, but you're like, but you did. I feel like that's like more so don't beat me up when you.
It's the same thing. Like you just bringing it. It's the same thing. You bringing up what was done to you 3 months ago. You just made a decision to stay there now.
Yep.
So stay there and shut up.
That's my point. But okay, so I'm glad we got that. So, but back to the simple part. I don't know. I feel like I don't think it's. I can't say that because I haven't dated all women, of course. But I feel like when you got no, I don't even think men are simple either. I know the society says
y'all like to play like y'all simple. Y'all not.
Yeah, and I can agree with you. I can 100%. Since we're on that topic, I normally don't open up. I usually let the guests do it. But like, say if I'm upset, I won't say nothing at all. Sometimes I'll be quiet too. But I'm also, like you said, time and place. I might feel like you had a certain kind of day. If depending on what I'm mad about or upset about, I might not bring it up because whatever you going on that day, whatever you got going on, maybe more important to me. That makes sense. Like
it makes.
I'll put it to the side because I'm like, it's not that deep. But I'm still upset about it, but not like to the point where I can't.
It's always that deep. It's always that deep.
It's not simple. See,
it's always that deep.
What you mean? Why you say that?
Because it's me and my feelings. It's always that deep.
So, but when you care about somebody,
I can't let it go. It needs to be resolved. I'm not that person.
So you're not gonna sleep that night until it get resolved.
I'm going to sleep, but it's still gonna be there.
Okay, so in the words of like being simple, what are some things you feel like you do to make dating you simple? Besides, you say you communicate, you say you're open. All right, cool. Even though you're upset, you're not gonna say nothing about it until I guess you stop crying or whatever, right? So
I know I'm still gonna cry, but I gotta come. My ears gotta stop burning. You know the cartoons where they have steam come out of it. Have you ever been that mad?
No.
Yeah, my ears get hot, like on the inside, like they burn. I'd be furious. So
why you be so? Why
I don't know. I know me as a person too. I know if I go too far, I'm gonna black out.
Okay, you don't want that. I don't want you to do that.
So it's best I not say nothing because if I say something now and it's not, if I say something now and it's coming off harsher than I mean it to, you gonna put your guard up and come harsh at me. Now I got an issue with that when you could have just waited.
True. You might be simple because nothing you're saying is really intricate.
It's
like,
not. I'm very.
But I just feel like you might not.
I'm not
at the same
very
time.
simple, but I'm simple.
Yeah, okay. I may be taking the definition too literal. Maybe you're not simple. But it's just like it's not hard to date you. Rather.
Apparently, it is.
What's up with you?
I'm saying apparently it is.
But you might. So is it hard to date you? Or you just got standards, like you just saying and it's just something you're not accepting.
I don't know. I mean, of course, we're not accepting nothing. Like, at some point, it's your responsibility too. So, I don't know.
Yo, look at yourself.
I don't get approached a lot, though. And people think I be lying, but I'm so serious. And inbox don't count.
Oh, if you're not counting that, then okay. Yeah, so you mean like, well, it's a new time. It's a new day and age.
Well,
nobody does that anymore.
Stone age, baby.
Nobody.
Stone age. Send me a pigeon. No, I'm kidding.
It's like, I don't think you'll get, like, when you say approach, for some reason, automatically my mind goes to Bobby Valentino, slow down type.
Please
stuff.
don't.
I'm not saying
don't harass me and follow me around Walmart. I don't go to Walmart, but
just for your number, right? He did a lot for that number. That was kind of wild. But
didn't even know if sis was.
Man was dancing and everything.
Chris Brown, yo, leave that girl alone, like, bro.
Hey, yo, was wild when you think about it.
Why? And you 16. Leave that girl alone.
Yo was wild.
He had that dance, and then you remember they did the TikTok, and it was just like the sounds. It wasn't no music.
Yo was wild. It was a wild video. It's a lot of wild videos now. I think about it.
Usher following the girl through the mall just to say I can't get with you because you look like my ex. She didn't ask you nothing. She was shopping.
He was about his business. Yeah, men have had some wild videos.
Y'all are hilarious.
Chill out, man. Chill out.
Men are hilarious.
Chill out. But so like when you say like the why you think you saying so dating you was hard. Let's say why you think that.
I don't think it's hard.
You said apparently it is. Why
I said apparently it is, but it's not. I don't think it is. I think the opening conversation, like people see me and my mama be as straightforward. People are hesitant, which is great because it keeps a lot of BS away too.
Have you ever felt like you had to like? I know it's a new thing saying, "Oh, I gotta be soft." Is that
I
you?
am soft, kind of.
Yeah, but I say you got your time. Like That's what I'm saying. It's not simple because
I'm me across the board,
somebody
though.
dating you, how they know like what they getting that day? Are they gonna get soft care or are they gonna get like?
What if you set the tone for it?
Oh my God! So,
what have you?
So
men
wants
to be leaders and submission and all. What have you set the tone for?
See, bitch, it's a thing, right? I think if y'all got a good rapport, then it's easy to set the tone because it should be a continuous thing every day. It should be like
Are you just dating?
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying like you saying if we have rapport, then it should be a continuous thing.
Yeah,
so
it should be like if I say good morning, you good morning, we start there, right? All right, cool. Like
I ain't finna just flip a switch out of nowhere.
Sometimes y'all do that though. Not women. I'm talking about cancers.
How dare you?
I'm just going.
People loved me in this interview up until they found out I was a Cancer.
I said it earlier too.
You did?
Yeah, I threw that in there.
Wow.
Yeah, you kind of talked over.
I'm the people's favorite Cancer though.
I mean, I don't have no. Like I said, I also don't date you, so I don't know. Like, I think dating a Cancer and after being friends with one just kind of two different things, bro. You getting two different people.
No, it's not.
But I think of you, then I think of people like 50 Cent. I'm like, I don't know, man.
We're very nurturing creatures.
Oh, what 50 you talking about? I'm talking about the rapper.
Just Cancers.
Oh, yeah, he's a Cancer.
He might be nurturing. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that man. Not to his son, obviously. But
I say, nigga, just threw his son away. I don't know, like.
Did he?
Kinda, yeah.
It's a 2-in-1. Both parents are at fault, and the child suffered.
The son did some wild head ass shit, so I don't know. So.
I mean, at this point, he's an adult, so what he do now is his responsibility. But the money hungry part from the baby mama, if you was guaranteed, what he wanted to pay her like $40,000 a year.
It was 60, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, and like you trying to be money hungry.
$6,000 a month.
Yeah, which is way more than the 40,000 she was getting, which is still great. They been greedy to tear you up every time.
Are you greedy?
Food wise, yeah.
All right, this is a good one.
Greed is destruction, so I try not to.
You said food wise, yeah?
Food wise, I'm gonna eat.
It says, I ain't gonna say, I said N-word. It said, nigga was missing all day yesterday and got the nerve to ask me how I slept. I slept the same way you did with somebody else. The fuck? Get the fuck off my phone.
It was a joke. But people love to play.
Women are funny.
We are. You go high, you go low, I'm going to hell.
Yo, watch out for your dog, man. It says, to attract better, you have to become better. You can't do the same things and expect change. Transform your mindset, upgrade your habits, think positive, be hopeful and consistent with your evolution. It all starts with you and how you feel about yourself.
Touche.
How you feel about yourself?
I love me.
How you feel about your evolution? Like, how you feel about you now versus you
I'm fire.
5 years ago?
I'm fire.
Do you think you was 5 years ago? I would have thought you said that. Yeah,
I'm even fire. I got a lot more like I got a lot more life experience. I got more money.
True enough.
I know my purpose, found my passion. Fire.
Why you feel like I don't feel like that, but you know, why do you purposely try to give auntie vibes or it's just like
no, but I'm an auntie to
a lot of
3 people.
Oh, okay.
4 people if you count the adopted niece that I got.
Yeah, you gotta count them. That's family.
Well, then I have way more. I'm the aunt.
But
I don't try to give auntie vibes. I don't know what I give. I'm an aunt.
I think it's just you. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's just you. Even if
I feel like if I had a kid, I'd just be the cool mom.
Even 5 years ago, I think I could have said you give an auntie vibe a little bit.
I mean, I was an aunt 5 years ago.
That makes sense.
I've been an aunt since I was 18.
When I met you, I remember you came in and you had Zaxby's. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep remembering that.
I was
what
gonna
you
go
did.
to Zaxby's today too, but the line was long.
You asked me that once. I'm like, nah, just whenever you get here, just let me know. You know, you like, I'm on the way. You came with the Zaxby's, you ate. We had a good podcast and all that stuff. You still believe in that thing? You said you're not you single till you're married. That's you still heavy on that.
Yeah.
So technically speaking,
what you put on your taxes?
Me, I put single.
Even when you got a girlfriend, right?
I guess yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's your.
My grandma said you single till you married. She's lived 90 years, soon to be 91. She knows what she's talking about.
But you can have a boyfriend to be single, I guess, or a girlfriend to be single.
There is legally you still single.
Yeah, legally, but how you move should be.
How you move is different. If you've committed and verbally or however, y'all can write contracts for all I care. If y'all have established
that'd be kind of crazy. Imagine that.
But see this, we're gonna get into this too because this is another thing. But if y'all have had a conversation and established that, then whatever y'all, I hate the word boundaries. Oh. They have drove that to the ground.
Yeah.
That's like I had to mute toxic on Twitter because oh my God, y'all learned 5-letter words and it just went to hell.
It's a bunch of words they throwing out now.
Yeah, and I mute them all. Manifestation, muted.
Yeah, toxic, manifestation.
I mute a lot of those because y'all mama ain't give y'all a dictionary when y'all was little and make y'all look up the words when y'all couldn't spell them so y'all know what they are.
I do it to my daughter now. Yeah, she had 5 words a week.
Well, no, we ask him how to spell something now. She be like, you got to go look it up. I'm like, if I don't know how to spell it, how I'm looking, sound it out. You found it.
Just type it in your phone.
Yeah, she raised us to be very independent.
Yeah, she told me you were getting groceries at 16. You were going to the store, going shopping and stuff. I don't know if it was 16, but you was young.
I've known my social security number since I was 8.
That's auntie vibe. See, this is.
We've made our own doctor's appointment since we were 8, and I feel like that rolls over into dating, especially coming from my daddy. If I can change my oil, why can't you? Or pay to get it done. See, and I don't want to say it's an overly independence, but it's also a really I don't need you.
So
I haven't met nobody. When I say I don't need you for physical things. If you're not coming to make the load lighter, leave me alone.
Okay.
Because I get my car maintenance done by myself and pay for it by myself. It's not about money. But if I'm cooking, packing lunches, making your life easier, making sure you eat.
You pack lunches? You be cooking?
Yeah, I'm a lunch packer. I'm a nurturer.
Oh my God.
I'm a lunch packer. When I cook now, because I don't cook often, but I also live by myself. So when I did live with a significant other, I did cook. I cooked, packed lunch, washed clothes. I mean, why not? If I gotta wash my clothes, might as well wash yours.
The washing clothes, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. All right, can I ask you that then? This is I know off topic. Okay, let's say okay. Let's say you with somebody. I don't know if you ever been somebody that did this before, and I can't speak on the people you talk to. Let's say you with somebody and they are a good leader, all right? And I'm gonna just say this, and you let me know if it's the quality of a good leader. Let's say you got a problem, whatever. I don't know if let's say it could be financial, it could be just problem you need to be talked out of something or just whatever. And usually, if you give them a problem, it's solved. All right, that's one thing.
Where you
at? I'm not gonna.
Hey, if you're out there and not ugly. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, what's up?
It'd be nice, but it'd be that I can't have no baby with you, bro. You he was like, my kid, I can't risk my kid like that. Be up at the school fighting people's parents. No. Let's say
he faced problems, right? Okay, so problem happened. You could. I don't care if you are on the side of the road and it's a tire or whatever. Like any problem if you had, you can call that person and get fixed. All right, cool. That's one thing. I'm trying to think of some other things that like women. Like and just in men that not make them submit. I hate the word submit because they make you feel like I'm saying, listen to everything I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
And that's what people take it as. They take it as control, and that's not what it is.
Yeah, it's just like, but also like if I'm saying,
it's I want you setting the tone, and I'm following your tone.
That's it. Because I haven't shown you that you shouldn't follow my tone. If that makes sense.
Exactly. Why would I waste my time, and you're not showing me that you could cover this?
Yeah. Okay.
And granted, we all have stuff to learn. So he not gonna know everything. I'm not gonna know everything. Like if I'm on the side of the road on I-20 and I'm going to work, I'm gonna change my own tire. So if I'm leaving work, I'm gonna sit here and wait until you get here.
That's what I when I say you was gonna bring that up because I do know that of you that you are.
And it takes me 7 minutes to change a tire.
And we know that.
And that's getting the spare out the trunk to get the back rolling. It was 7 minutes last time I had to do it.
And you washed the car?
Oh yeah, my daddy ain't never washed none of my cars.
That's dope.
This is my 4th car, and he's never.
I like it.
Because he said, I bought it. The least you can do is keep it clean.
Hey, man. Sound like a good leader to me.
And then if I have a boyfriend, my car dirty, he's like, why he didn't wash your car?
I'm with him.
Me too.
I'm with him on that. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's not a lot out here to choose from either. Outside of my ugly joke, like for real. It's not a lot out here to choose from. Because
you got guys and you got guys that's not ugly and it's just like get smaller, I guess.
It gets smaller and smaller. You want somebody without 5 kids, even smaller. You want somebody with a car in their own place, even smaller. You want somebody that can cook and go help you clean up, even smaller.
And it's like, oh, y'all know him too?
Oh, you talked to him? I'm sorry, girl. I did not know.
But you say it's simple, but like let's say because not every man has. I'm not saying because they didn't have man in life, but they're not manly like in that way at least. They can be manly, but not in that way. Maybe they don't know how to fix a car, but maybe they always
pay for it.
Never had to do it. Yeah, they got the money to get it done.
But my daddy will teach you.
Okay.
Because he ain't gonna do it. My daddy old though. He ain't old, but I'm starting to leave him alone because he's getting older. Like he 50. He's gonna be 55 in April. He ain't got no business under my car.
No, I agree. I definitely agree.
So I either go pay for my maintenance, and then he be hollering about me going to pay and give people money, and I could have just did it. And it's just.
But you know how
he like to be needed.
Say odd. I'm not gonna say that, but like imagine you with a guy, right? You with a guy, his tire would just pop off, but
he got some tire.
Yeah, like how is that simple? I feel like that in that.
You
moment,
finna learn because I'm not finna do it.
I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying in that moment it's like.
But why you don't know how to change a tire?
See what I'm saying? The minute you ask that question. I think things just go
and
left.
then because it's an ego crusher. It's an ego crusher. It's an ego crusher. But don't live with your ego because it gotta die at some point for growth. Your ego gonna die repeatedly to grow because you don't know everything. So learn how to change this tire. YouTube exists.
Can you can't teach them right there and there real quick?
Yeah. And then
you say you weren't gonna do it. How you?
No, I'm not changing the tire. I'll teach you how to change it, but I'm not.
Oh, you gonna walk them through it?
Yeah. Wholeheartedly. It might take more than 7 minutes.
Wholeheartedly.
But I'm not putting no hands on no tire.
Get them started, you know.
I'm not. I'm not.
Wow.
Loosen the bolts a little bit. Then you get your jack, put it under there. You want to loosen it because you don't want to rock the car too hard.
Once you do a TikTok on changing.
You know, I thought about that because my homeboy was like, since you know what you're doing a little bit with cars, that'll be a good TikTok thing. I'm not gonna keep up with it.
I think you could.
I barely keep up with the content for hair. I got 3 videos I need to make.
I can't do TikTok. I tried. I just can't do it.
You want to know how it clicked for me? It's a slideshow. It is literally a PowerPoint, and then you put some music to it.
What that mean? What you mean? I don't know.
Like making a TikTok. That's all
I've done
it is.
But I podcast. I don't have other things. I just make one and I put a clip out. I don't know. I just put little clips out. It do some numbers.
You got kids, man. Put them on the payroll. I bet you she know how to work TikTok.
Yeah, you know what she did? Because she had one time. You had to delete it. Yeah, she had a lot of followers. So like, what's going on? She was too young. I said, this is
so put her on payroll. Pay her $20. Make this TikTok.
That sounds like a plan. I might do that.
You're welcome.
I should buy her page, matter of fact. I should just take her page because she had mad followers. She did. She had a lot of followers. I feel bad taking it from her.
But then you're going to be a creep because it might be kids following her.
I think we stopped because it was when kids follow her.
Yeah.
So like,
you got to do the occasional phone check.
Yeah, every week, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Not every week, now I'm playing.
Oh, I was going to say,
just
you
randomly.
Do that random, like, hey, come here. And they come with their phone, get here.
Just randomly, man. I try to do too much, you know what I'm saying? I try to give her some space, but I know
you gotta give them space. My mama used to go to my phone, but it would be like while I was asleep or something.
But you knew. You smart.
I didn't know. My cousins told me when I got older.
You got in trouble?
For what?
The stuff you was saying in the phone?
No.
All right, you shared this. It says, what you doing today equals spend time with me, but y'all don't get the hint. You said, say it with your chest then, Wally.
Because why
are we dropping hints? For.
Why are you dropping hints?
With for, like F-A.
For. But it's me being country. What you dropping hints for?
For. All right. What you dropping hints for?
Put your New Yorkers on.
There you go.
But what are you dropping hints for? Say what you want. What you doing today? Come spend time with me. Real easy.
Yo,
throw it all in one.
I got you, but what you doing is simple too. If you know
what you doing today.
If you know what you're doing means spend time.
I don't know.
Why?
And then I gotta ask you why. You knew what you wanted when you text me. That's what I be talking about, bothering me. You knew what you wanted. What do you want? Go ahead and say it. I hate the small talk.
But why you making the person like bring it out? Like you should know. Like I feel like sometimes you got codes for things. You just know what certain things mean. I feel like y'all learn each other. Y'all have your own language. Somebody might not be as open. You might be open. You probably open like, hey, I want to do this today.
You gonna learn to be open?
Why? Because you gotta be open. Right person gotta be open. What they want to.
Why would you not be open with your person?
Well, if you're open, but not open in that setting, he probably open with you, but not like enough to be like, hey, I want to do this today. Like why women like make men do that? Like
why don't men plan?
That's what it is. It's like y'all want us to say, hey, I want you to come over. I just hate that.
No, don't do that. Don't. Now I don't like the if you want to because it is a little passive. Like it don't matter if you come if you don't.
I definitely agree. I agree with that. But
like that's like when they be like, oh, by the way, girl, we going out to eat at 6 if you want to come. It's the same concept. You know you weren't really invited when they made them plans, but they saw you, so now they invited you. You didn't plan for me to be over here, so if you want to, like, no.
But so
if I asked to come over there, and you be like, if you want to, then ain't no beef. But
I feel like
if you can come over if you want. No.
But what make y'all? And I'm asking you just because you're gonna speak for women at this point. But what make y'all like really give the hard time? Like, why not just? You know what it is. You know what I'm asking. You know what he's asking rather. Like, why we got to go through all this other stuff? Why you got to say?
If it's the beginning stages, you ask what I'm doing today, I'm gonna say nothing. Why? And then you tell me what you wanted. You should come over here. Well, why you ain't just say that? But okay.
Yeah, you definitely. And that sounds like you. I feel like you would throw it in and be like, oh yeah, but okay.
No, I will
You
show
should
you.
have said that,
I'll
but
show
okay.
you. Why didn't you just say that? But all right.
But why? Like, why? I think that
because one day you're just gonna learn to say what you say what you want. What you scared of? I ain't gonna bite you.
I said what I wanted. What you doing? I want to know what you're doing. If it's nothing, then come over.
What
but that means that though. It's just in short. Like why I just can't accept that?
Because if it was in short, it would have been one message.
Yeah, what you doing?
No. Because even if I'm doing something, if we on that level and I actually fool with you, when I get done with whatever I'm doing, okay, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, but I'll come by. So much shorter than the back and forth.
Of course, I'm just speaking for men. I see both sides of it, but I feel like just because I'm a man, I'm just speaking in that way.
Because that's what y'all do.
I've done it in the past. Yeah, I definitely done it. I mean, I probably still do it now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
So just say what you want. Because if she like you, she coming.
That's true. So many levels.
Like, I could be like, out to eat, going for drinks, and be like, all right, it's going to be about 12 before I get there, but all right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll probably sleep, though. I'm on now. I'm tired.
I'll be asleep. Man, Auntie was tired, man.
12 my cutoff point now.
8:30, I was like, ooh, yesterday. But I survived. I thugged it out, survived about midnight.
So, all right, and let me read that post one more time, because
oh my god, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get my phone and go on some of your posts and ask you.
You ask me what you want to ask me. I'm good, man. I said 9:14 a.m. and I know what I want for dinner.
Yeah.
I never want to hear women don't know what they want to eat. Foolishness.
You want to know why women never know what they want to eat?
Oh boy, yeah. Tell me your answer.
Because I want chicken fingers from Zaxby's. I want a sub. I want Chinese food. I want hot wings. I want a Philly cheesesteak, and I want a Cinnabon. And you're not going all those places.
I probably would. If I say what you're doing, you just tell me you coming over, then yeah, I probably would do that.
No, and so when I say I don't know, I don't know out of the choices that's in my head.
So, I think if a guy wanted to wow you, right, and he said what you want to eat, what if he just went to mad places and said, "Which one from here? What you eat from here?"
It better be something I eat because I don't eat a lot of fast food.
Oh, you don't? When you stop at Zaxby's, there you go. Go to Zaxby's.
I ain't ate Zaxby's in probably a month and a half.
You still eat it though?
I said I don't eat a lot of fast food.
Oh, what you eat? Plants?
No.
No, I thought you said you got plants now.
I do have plants, but I don't eat those. Oh, this is the tree I want right here too. And I have this one. It's gonna get that big, but it's in my window right now. Oh, and I got these too.
But you cook though.
I'm what? Yeah, I cook.
Women don't do that anymore, so I don't know if you know that.
I don't cook often, but I can.
Yeah, you cook.
I'm getting back into the. So what had happened was, I deep cleaned my freezer, and there's literally nothing in there but some chopped up bell peppers, onions, some smoked turkey wings for like collard greens and stuff, and 2 turkeys and some ice.
The turkey your dad gave you?
Yep.
Because that was in your freezer.
He opened it. he opened my freezer. I had cooked. I had fried some fish and made some grits, and worst grits by the way. They were so runny. Oh my god. But I'm not used to. She would be disappointed. Yeah, she ate them. They wasn't nasty, but they was just a little runny because I'm not used to cooking for that many people. I got a pot that I cook for like grits for like a small, like when it be me, my sister-in-law, my cousin, 2 of my cousins. Let me not leave her out, child. She'll cuss me out. But I have a certain pot, and I've used the pot so long, I know where the water line is. So it's different because I can cook it from memory. But when my dad and my parents come in and my brother and the kids come in, I got a bigger pot, and I'm like, I don't know how much water I be putting in here. I'm
gonna ask you this question. I don't know how you feel about it, but like men a lot of times, I mean, women got these things they ask for of men and from men that they want and don't have, but like the cooking part. Do you think that has like put you ahead of the game? And not saying you're in competition with the same sex and anything like that, but do you think that puts you like ahead because you can cook?
No.
Has it helped you in any way? Like, cause you got women who feel like they single because they can't cook, or
I feel like I'm single because I haven't met anybody that I click with on that level to where I want to take it to the next level. Like,
you single by choice, and you don't want you ain't met anybody that you want.
It's not by choice because I ain't met nobody. But it is by choice because I'm not picking what's out.
It's not simple. This is not simple at all.
It is as simple. I don't want to choose from the selections that I have. Bring me another menu. I don't like this menu.
Yo.
It's cheap.
I hope nobody watches that be talking to you on a daily basis.
I don't like this video. Bring me another one. Ain't nobody out. I'm single. I'm gonna tell you just how I tell them I'm single.
I hear you. I know people be saying stuff, but you know how that go, man.
People be crazy, but at the end of the day,
women are hilarious.
I'm single. I'm real funny. Bernie Mac. No,
I follow you. I know you all.
Nah, it ain't. I ain't put ahead of the game because people out here married they can't cook. You know, because men should know how to cook. Not even for a family. Like you don't never plan on living alone. You gonna fast food and frozen dinner yourself to death. Know how to cook.
Know how to cook.
Like we learned how to cook in middle school.
How to change a tire.
I burnt cornbread. Well, I burnt my arm getting cornbread out the oven. I was
like
cornbread? 11.
Is it good?
From scratch. And that's also another reason I don't cook often because a lot of the stuff I cook is from scratch. And who doing that all day, every day? Not me.
You ain't think about opening a restaurant?
No.
Why not?
No.
Yeah, because you don't sell plates. Like you just when it comes to food, you just like, yeah, I'm cooking it, but I ain't really giving it out.
Right. I put a little video on Snapchat. That's about it.
Like that's just I feel like sometimes the food look good. I'm like, yo, I buy
sometimes.
A plate. If I see it, I don't Snapchat every day. Sometimes sometimes I don't be on there. You might have posted, I ain't see it. That's what I mean. I don't think posting that look nasty.
You know who my mama is? She'll come and be like, take that down.
I would told you, hey, I don't know this ain't it, bro. What's going on?
You normally can cook. What's this?
I would have said, who house you at?
Nah, but it don't put me ahead of the game. It's just something I know how to do. I think that's my daddy that just rolled by. I know his truck.
Oh, yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, but it's also late. I probably wasn't him.
Before we get out of here, with social media, I have this theory, and you let me know. I'm trying to end on my things like this. Do you feel as though, because it's the saying going around now, like you know me, my social media is not me. So you know me social media, but you don't know me. But then on the flip side, I do feel like sometimes, at least me, a large portion of social media is a version of you though. It's part of you.
Yeah, it displays things that you agree with, disagree with, what you find funny. It's little things that people don't realize that, like, you ain't putting your personal business out here, but I know what make you laugh.
Right.
I know what you don't like. I know what pissed you off at work today.
True.
So
it's you telling
like, it's you, because people are learning, I don't know, because it's also a flip side where people just live fake lives. But I can speak for me, like, there is tidbits out there. You can't figure me out from it, but you can get an idea of how I am.
You kind of, you can't figure a person out, but you can.
You get an idea of how I move.
You could, but is that scary to y'all, like women? Because you have guys who or women, I guess. Too,
everything is
but
scary
people
to
pray
women.
sometimes, so like they'll watch you and then like act like they just really into you, but they've been watching you for like a long time, so of course they're gonna know like things about you.
Everything is scary to women.
Why you say that?
Nothing is safe. We can't do nothing.
Y'all can dance.
Barely. You always got that creepy dude that want to come behind and put his penis on your butt because you're dancing. And now nobody ever thinks it's weird until you say it like that.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
You are a complete stranger and you just finna come put your thing on my butt because I'm dancing. I haven't motioned for you to come over here. I haven't gone over here to dance with you. You just walked up to me and you don't think that's weird. And then why you stop dancing? Who are you? Like, I'm here to enjoy myself. That wasn't an invitation.
Is that not the environment? I never did it before, but is that not the environment in that scene? Or am I tripping? Or is it only in Jamaica? They be wild in Jamaica. I don't know.
Jumping off the beams, like, are y'all all right?
They be playing wrestling. They be crazy.
But body language. You know that girl ain't looked at you. You know good and well that girl ain't looked at you to invite you over to dance. Women walk up to men they want to dance with.
Okay.
Most of the time. Or some eye contact or something. You just see me dancing and you walk up to me. Yeah, I'm stopping because who are you? What do you want?
So you had it happen to you before?
Yes, and I walked off.
See, I guess I got the wrong idea because you are straightforward. I just feel like you would swing on somebody that did that.
I don't swing on people. That's
just crazy to me. To me, I'm not saying you're crazy, but it sounds wild that you wouldn't. I just think you would. Like, it just sounds wild.
I ain't gonna say it ain't in me, but I don't just swing on people to be swinging on people.
I just feel like you just turn around and hit them.
Nah.
Would Kim do it? I think Kim would, probably.
Old her, probably.
Okay.
Probably.
How old you?
Oh, man, I wasn't a fighter. I'm only a fighter when necessary. But just to be out here jumping on folks, it's a no. Okay.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, talking to you is dope. You got a lot of funny perspectives though. Like, one thing I like about like you, some women that dance around a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? But you open to all debate, all debates for one. Not that you want to argue, but you open enough to enough. Yeah, that's why sometimes I wouldn't
the $200 date, I don't chime in on that because if I spend $200 on myself, what's wrong with $200 for two people?
True enough. I think. Well, one thing I will say about the $200 date, I think that people that's talking about it, first of all, it's a recurrent thing, so it's getting boring now. It's been like we've been on social media 5 years.
Everything
Since I
is
first met
recurring.
you, that's been the thing.
Oh, y'all gonna split bills. At some point, something's gonna happen in life if y'all make it far enough, and sis, you're gonna have to pick up a bill. Yeah. More than likely.
If that's the argument, the $200 date, imagine going on vacation.
Right.
You
like
so like if we can get past this, I'm not talking.
You arguing about $200, this plane ticket $1,200.
The room, like it's so much that go into that. I think people actually don't think about what they're spending in the dates anyway, because that's actually kind of.
If you count in your pockets on your date, you ain't worried. You really not concerned with me.
So say it one time.
If you count in pockets, if I take you out and I count how much money I'm spending on you, it's probably because I'm not enjoying your company and I'm racking up a tab on somebody I really don't like. Okay. And I thought I liked you till we got here and I really don't, but now I got to pay this $200. Yeah, it's a problem.
I don't drink, but I would assume that might be all. I don't, so I assume that would.
Good for you.
It's all good. I mean, I don't. I don't know. But I want somebody.
You got a nice, healthy, happy liver.
Not really. Well,
you used to
drink soda. So
never mind. Yeah. You might as well take a shot.
I'm gonna die anyway. So
at some point we all.
I take a shot of Wild Cherry Pepsi. No problem.
I said shot.
Yeah, I take a shot of Wild Cherry Pepsi.
Coke's better.
I take a shot of Coke. I don't give it. I'm gonna drink it.
Nah. I don't know.
But the $200 dates, I think people talk about it in the sense like they just wouldn't do it because they see $200. But when you really think about it, you go to
$200 is not a lot.
Drive and you go.
But they also don't believe in buying popcorn at the movies. And granted, if you want to go to Dollar Tree and get your candy, by all means, whatever. But I buy my popcorn at the movies.
On a regular date, you go to, let's say, I like Longhorns. I go to Longhorns.
You spending $100 to eat for two people.
And Longhorns, 90 right there. That's it.
And then what if we go to Top Golf afterwards? Or just
or you do
to
go
the
to
bar.
movie theaters, you know what I'm saying? Or yeah, somebody drink and go to the bar. So like you're gonna spend a lot of money anyway. I don't know. I think maybe people just don't.
Maybe $200 is a lot for what they do. Maybe $200 is a lot for them. These the same people that argue about tipping on a $40 bill.
I mean, you got to tip regardless.
Oh, no, let them tell it they don't. And I hate it being that I used to work for tips. It's not your responsibility to tip.
Of course you don't have
Correct, you don't have to. But you know how the system is set up.
Yeah. Just like you don't have to not stop the car when somebody walking in the middle of the street that ain't supposed to walk on. But
right,
but common sense, you're going to stop because you want to hit them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it.
And I also feel like their whole, get a real job. Well, somebody under, I think it's 21, at least 18 can't bring you your martini, your margarita. There's nobody at happy hour serving you that's not an adult because they're in school. So the whole get a real job. And surfers make good money.
If somebody's young, first of all, that's going. They're gonna have no kind of job. But you made a good point when COVID happened. You were saying how people were starting to see how that saying didn't make sense.
Get a real job. Yeah, now
you can't go at Applebee's because ain't no workers.
Because ain't nobody there to bring you your food. You mad. They done went and got real jobs, so you called them. So yeah, everywhere gotta wait. Yeah, everywhere done quit because when nobody tipping. And granted, couldn't nobody afford to tip, which is another issue I had at my last job. COVID hit, and if majority of my checks is tips, and y'all can't afford to tip because y'all ain't going to work.
That's it. That's right.
What I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I definitely agree. Yeah.
And so my transition to this job that I'm at was money security, but now I got to go.
Always evolving. So
always evolving. Take what you learned and keep moving.
That's dope. If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, how you describe yourself?
In 3 words?
5. You want to give 5?
Man. I'm
simple.
Fun. I don't know. Wise. I'll give myself wise.
She starts singing.
Simple could go up there, but I ain't gonna put it up there. So take that finger back. Are we doing 5 words?
No, 3.
3?
You said fun, wise.
Driven, I guess.
Okay. I like that.
What would that be, ambitious? Is it the same?
I would definitely say you're ambitious. I would say that. You go after a lot of things you want and a lot of things you want to do. Without needing any motivation, you just do it.
I want to do it. Why not just do it?
Everybody ambitious, trust me.
And that's crazy, because I guess because my parents are my parents. You want to do it, do it. You want to quit. That's one thing I do love about my parents. Like, they ain't never been like, oh, no, you going to stick to this because we paid for it. You don't like it, quit.
That's dope, though. But,
when I called my mom and told her I wanted to drop out of college, she said, okay, stop wasting my money, come home. And I came home the next week. It ain't for you, quit. You're going to have to do something and, find you something to do, but quit.
That's dope.
And that be people's problem. They be sticking out. And I think there's a lot of people that stick with them jobs. They don't like, ain't nobody never let y'all quit now. You think you got to stick it out and quit, man. Something else come.
Quit that job, man.
Make sure you have something else lined up before you do. Or you got you some money lined up before you do.
Or have some good parents. No, still.
Nah, if I just quit a job.
Or empty freezer.
I don't know. When COVID happened, my parents were pretty... My mom was like, well, you can come home if you need to. And my dad was like, how much you rent? So it's two different sides of the coin. Like,
come home, baby.
He like, empty nest. It took you 26 years to leave. And I only left because they said something. I was shooting for 30. But being 30 now, I'm like, I ain't no way I could have lived there for 4 years.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. You probably made it work, though. You made it work for yourself.
No.
You probably would have.
No.
You know what I'm telling?
Nah, I couldn't have lived there. Not for 4 extra years. Maybe another year, move out at 27. But, I was almost 27 when I moved out. It was December, and my birthday in June.
Well, tell the people one time with your website and stuff. Make sure they get that out there.
All right, so y'all can book y'all hair appointments, and any other questions that you may have are available to be answered on the website. Okay, it's ShakiraDoesMyHair.as.me, right? And if you have questions, you can book a consultation.
All right, man. Look, man, this was dope, man. One of my podcasts, we out. You said, could you fire?
It's because I'm fire.
You are fire, man.
See? Everybody
Alicia Keys.
She be pitchy.